I'm Duru from Turkey, and today we're here with Simran Mohnani, one of the most influential women in 21st century industrial climate technology. Simran, welcome.
Hi.
Would you please, lovely to see you too. Would you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit more about what you do?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm a chemical engineer, a STEM activist, and a climate tech entrepreneur. I'm currently on sabbatical doing my MBA at Stanford's Business School. So this summer, I'm working with 2 climate investment teams at Clean Energy Ventures and Lightrock.
Thank you. Now, can you please give us an example of an industrial climate technology that is already making a difference today?
Yeah, sure thing. Okay, so I'm a massive fan of combining manufacturing with the concept of the circular economy. So to me, one of the examples that really stands out is this industrial ecological park called Kalundborg over in Denmark. And basically, it's the first kind of model of what it means to combine circular economy with industrial ecology. It basically has the factory's waste from certain companies being used as the input to others. And so it's basically the idea of having regeneration in industry itself.
Yeah, right. That is so interesting. So, Simran, you're LIYSF alumni. What year did you attend the forum, and do you have any fond memories of your time here?
Okay, so I was an attendee in 2013. Gosh, that's like over 10 years ago now. Fond memories, loads actually. So I remember giving a thank you speech to a Nobel Prize winner when I never even thought I'd come into contact with one. I also remember actually discovering chemical engineering, which kind of changed my life, literally here at the department at Imperial College. And then also remember doing a Bollywood dance at the Traditions of Home. And of course, Richard's Bing Bong announcements.
Oh, yeah.
Which are still going, I hope.
I meant it this year. Richard. All right, thank you. As an inspiration for young women in tech, and also me, what's a fun or surprising part of your story that might encourage others? Okay.
I think if I look at my story and if I tell my story, it seems fairly mapped out, as if I've kind of been on track this whole time and knew what I was doing. But I guess that's the inspiration, is that like a lot of people don't have 5-year plans or even 10-year plans. And I think that's what's been so magical for me and allowed me to like grab this spark at each point in my career. I think I've discovered a new concept. I think while I was working in the factory, I discovered the concept of Industry 4.0, and then that became my new target. And then when I was working in Industry 4.0, I discovered circularity and, so forth. So I'd say I'm a big advocate for trying to combine something you want to do functionally, like for me, it was manufacturing, with something that's a little bit of magic. So I actually decided to do manufacturing in a chocolate factory. So yeah.
If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
If I was looking back at my younger self, I'd say not to be so worried about where to go next. I think our industry and climate tech specifically is evolving so fast, and we're going through so many different types of revolutions now, whether it's the AI or the bio-industrial or even the climate revolution. And so I think to stay ahead of those times, you got to be able to capture a bit of the magic and then combine it with your own skill set.
In 30 seconds, what's the biggest myth about climate change that you want to burst?
I think when we think about climate change, we think that it's a problem for scientists to solve. And I think that's the myth I'd break. We literally need one and all, whether it's designers who are, making self-healing clothes, or policymakers who are introducing concepts that are like new blended finance instruments, which will allow us to build first-of-a-kind pilot plants in climate.
Now, in 30 seconds, why should young people care about industrial climate tech?
Well, industrial climate tech literally surrounds us all. It's like literally the clothes we wear, the water we drink. Right now, finite resources have kind of hit their limit in the world. What we thought was becoming useful to us, like the everyday things that we want to make, has hit its caps. And so we all need to care about industrial climate tech, because it's the solution of how to go from a finite to a regenerative model, and to be able to continue to sustainably make what keeps us alive.
Simran, thank you for coming here today and giving us this amazing interview. And hopefully, you'll also give us an amazing lecture later. Thank you.